Hi students. Now we can go to the classification of class Reptilia. First is subclass Anapsida. So class Reptilia is classified into four subclasses. You may be knowing what are the subclasses. Subclass Anapsida, subclass Parapsida, subclass Diapsida and subclass Synapsida. First is subclass Anapsida. Subclass Anapsida is further classified into Cotylosaura and Chelonia. Cotylosaura are extinct reptiles and Chelonia we have seen order Chelonia. Only we should study only order Chelonia. We have an example Chelon. Then subclass Anapsida. Subclass Anapsida include reptiles that are primitive reptiles, and skull is Anapsid type. Anapsid skull we know, Anapsid skull having no lateral temporal fossa. Temporal fossa is absent. Then also the skull roof is solid, so they are having skull roof solid. Now you may be thinking about how they can float on the water if they are aquatic. Their skull and bones and shell are porous, so air spaces avade undavum. So subclass Anapsida is divided into two orders, Cotylosaura and Chelonia. Upon now subclass Anapsida, we can recall it, the skull is Anapsid type, they are primitive and skull roof is solid. Next is order Chelonia. Order Chelonia, about the characters of order Chelonia. These animals are having flat and oval shaped body, flat and oval broad body, and also their exoskeleton. They are having exoskeleton. They are having a dorsal carapace and ventral plastron. They are having dorsal carapace and ventral plastron. Carapace is found on the dorsal side and plastron is seen on the ventral. Carapace is seen on the dorsal side and plastron is seen on the ventral side. And carapace is fused with the underlying vertebrae. This animal is having vertebrae, skeletal system ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ carapace is not ഒരു ബോക്സ് പോലെയല്ല ഇരിക്കുന്നത്. It is having connection with the animal. ആനിമലിൻ്റെ skeletal system ആയിട്ട് കണക്ഷൻ ഉണ്ട്. That is neural arches of the vertebrae. Vertebrae you might be studied already. Neural arches. These neural arches of the vertebrae will be fused with the these neural arches will be fused with the carapace. Carapace fuse ചെയ്തിരിക്കും. And also ribs will be fused with the carapace, and also the gastrula, that are the abdominal ribs, clavicles, interclavicles will be fused with the plastron. Gastrula, abdominal ribs, clavicles, interclavicles will be fused with the plastron. Then they are having most of the land forms that are tortoise are having pentadactyl limbs they are having, but in aquatic forms they are having only paddles. They are having oar shaped limbs for swimming and all. And also there is no sternum. They are having no sternum. No sternum is present. Ribs are having two parts on the capitulum and tuberculum. But in capitulum is only present, tuberculum is absent, and capitulum tuberculum is absent. Then palate, about the palate. Palate is secondary palate. They are having only incomplete palate, and also upper and lower jaw are covered with horny sheath. They are having no teeth. They are having no teeth. Teeth is absent, but they are covered with horny sheath, so they can chew the sea grasses and all. These Chelonia is herbivorous animal. They feed on sea grasses and all. And one more thing is there, ductus botali. Ductus botali, every time when the exam ചോദിക്കുന്നതാണ്, there will be a question called what is ductus botali. Ductus botali is a small blood vessel that connects systemic and pulmonary arches that is found in chelones, order chelonia. That is the answer. Then next is about the respiration. They are having vascular cloaca that helps in respiration, that is found in aquatic turtles, and cloacal respiration is found in chelonia, and cloacal opening is longitudinal slit, and in males there's only single penis. These are primitive animals, they are having only single penis. Most of the reptiles are having a pair of hemipenis, but this chelonia is having only single